Imagine the seas in the late 19th century, where naval power was the ultimate display of a nation's might. Among the ironclad titans of the era, HMS Inflexible stood out as a behemoth of naval engineering, a dreadnought that could inspire awe and fear in equal measure. Her armor was nothing short of extraordinary. The hull was sheathed in massive wrought iron plates, a defense so formidable that it could shrug off the heaviest artillery of the time. The sides of the ship were protected by an imposing 24 inches of compound armor, a combination of iron and steel that was virtually impervious to the explosive shells of enemy warships. The citadel, which housed the vital machinery and gun turrets, was encased in armor that made HMS Inflexible a floating fortress, capable of absorbing punishment while continuing to deliver devastating blows. Speaking of firepower, the armament of HMS Inflexible was designed to dominate any battlefield. At the heart of her weaponry were two colossal 16-inch rifled muzzle-loading guns, each weighing over 80 tons. These monstrous cannons could hurl a 1,700-pound shell over 3 miles with terrifying accuracy. The sheer size and power of these guns were unparalleled, making HMS Inflexible one of the most heavily armed warships of her time. But the might of HMS Inflexible didn't stop with her main guns. She was also equipped with 4 14-inch muzzle-loading guns, adding an additional layer of destructive power. These weapons could unleash a barrage of fire, saturating enemy vessels with explosive shells and turning the tide of battle in an instant. Her secondary armament included smaller guns strategically placed to fend off torpedo boats and other fast-moving threats, ensuring that HMS Inflexible was ready for any challenge that dared approach her. Yet, what truly set HMS Inflexible apart was her innovative design. The ship's turret mounts were a marvel of engineering, allowing her to bring her immense firepower to bear in a 360-degree arc. The ability to pivot and fire in any direction gave HMS Inflexible a tactical advantage that was unmatched by her contemporaries. She could engage multiple targets simultaneously, laying waste to enemy formations with a relentless barrage of heavy ordnance. In battle, HMS Inflexible was a terrifying sight, a leviathan on the water, bristling with guns and protected by seemingly impenetrable armor. She was a symbol of British naval supremacy, a war machine that could dominate the seas and crush any opposition. The roar of her guns, the glint of her armor in the sunlight, and the sheer presence of her vast bulk struck fear into the hearts of her enemies. HMS Inflexible was more than just a warship. She was a masterpiece of naval architecture, a testament to the power and ingenuity of the Royal Navy. Her legacy is one of indomitable strength, a reminder of a time when ironclads ruled the waves and the fate of empires was decided by steel and gunpowder.